Alright guys, Amanda here, back for another trailer style reaction, and today we are doing the second Deadpool 2 trailer that came out about a week ago on March 22nd. It's now April 1st. The main reason why I'm doing this is because I had a few people asking me why I hadn't reacted to it. I had a bunch of people asking me to do a reaction for the most recent Avengers trailer, but I'm not going to be reacting to that one because it's officially getting into the supreme spoiler era for Infinity War, and I care more about that movie than I do Deadpool 2. I'm just putting that out there. Yes, I care more about this massive amalgamation of all the superheroes in the Marvel Universe than I do about Deadpool 2. I'm not as worried about spoilers in Deadpool 2 because Deadpool 2 is the kind of thing that it's going to be the character driving the movie and just kind of the stuff he says and the stuff he does that are going to make it interesting to watch. I'm not super concerned about little spoilers, so I will go ahead and watch this trailer, but for those of you wondering why I didn't do a new Avengers reaction, that's why. Just want to go into it at this point with what I know and just enjoy the show. But let's go ahead and do the Deadpool 2 trailer reaction. Again, I know this is super late, but I've had a few people asking for it, so let's go ahead and do it, starting now.
Actually, that may have been me.
Oh, you're living the dreams, DP.
Yeah.
Devil may care attitude. Strong thighs. Beautiful girlfriend.
Sorry I'm late. I was rounding up all the gluten in the world and launching into space where it can't not hurt us ever again.
Kiss me like you miss me, Red.
What in the fuxicle is this?
My name's Cable. I'm here for the kid.
What? The kid?
Move or die.
Kids give us a chance to be better than we used to be. He needs you.
You're a lot smarter than I look. I ain't letting Cable kill this kid. But I can't do this alone.
Did you speak up? It's hard to hear you with that pity dick in your mouth.
We're gonna form a super duper fucking group. We need them tough, morally flexible, and young enough to carry their own franchise for 10 to 12 years. We'll be known as X-Force.
Isn't
that a little derivative?
You're absolutely right. Now, let's go get our fuck on.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my feet, putting suckers in fear, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go.
Tell me they got that in slow motion.
Doing the right thing is messy. But if you want to fight for what's right, sometimes you have to fight dirty. That is why Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants is pure pornography.
Oh, God, I wish I finished college.
Oh, man.
It lives up to the hype, plus plus.
Fuck it, they probably won't even make it 3.
Yeah, why would they? Stop it too. You killed it.
Alright, so that clearly gives quite a bit more away to the story than the teaser trailer did, but the teaser trailer was really funny. If you guys haven't seen it, it's the one where, the special effects aren't finished, so, he plays with the little, the action figures and stuff. It was very good. It was very good. But yeah, this one obviously gives quite a bit more away. Honestly, this one's also venturing into the realm of giving too much of the story away, but again, Deadpool's the kind of person that the story is really more just being pushed by, the comedic delivery, the breaking of the fourth wall, so all that stuff is good. Very cool that they actually call it the X-Force. They acknowledge the fact that it's the X-Force. Super looking forward to that whole thing. I'm a huge X-Men fan, so anytime they can tie in more of that to other movies, super excited, especially since every other X-Men movie is currently being heavily delayed. New Mutants was supposed to come out, this month, and it's not coming out till next year now. So anytime I can see any of that, those like crossovers, I'm super happy. Cable's an awesome character. So in terms of Deadpool, I think it's going to be a really good movie. The first one was fantastic, a really refreshing take on the superhero genre in general, especially for it still being a Marvel character. And for those of you watching this, I doubt anybody watching this isn't aware, but there's a difference between Marvel characters and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So back in the day, Marvel sold off most of the rights to their bigger characters like the Fantastic Four, X-Men, Spider-Man, and then anybody who falls in any of those umbrellas. So people like Deadpool, like Daredevil, people like Punisher, stuff like that, all just were bought out by other companies. So Sony bought Spider-Man and Fox bought all the other ones. And then, Marvel was left in the situation where they had to build storylines around characters that people kind of might have started not caring about as much over the years, like Iron Man, like the Hulk, like Thor, and they've obviously built up this massive powerhouse cinematic universe, got bought out by Disney, managed to use that negotiation power to get Spider-Man back for the Avengers and just some different stuff that they're doing separately, but they still don't own the Fox stuff. They've been working on a Fox deal, but as of right now, Fox still has control over everything they do with those characters, so like the X-Men, Deadpool, so that's why there's that difference in the storylines. Like those ones don't tie in, but theoretically or presumably everything happening in Deadpool is also happening in the X-Men universes, at least to some capacity, because that should all be in the same realm. But they obviously don't let a lot of the regular X-Men style characters bleed into the Deadpool area, because they do a really good job trying to stress the fact that Deadpool is an R-rated superhero. This is not something you bring your kids to. This is not something that you bring your kids that like Thor, like Spider-Man, like the Avengers to. This is not for kids. Ryan Reynolds has said it multiple times. Movie theaters have said it multiple times. I think in Canada it gets like a 14A rating, which I think is fine. But in the States, it's definitely rated R, and there's no reason why young kids should be seeing it. So I think this trailer does a really good job driving that home. Like right from the get-go, they show a lot of violence, they show a lot of swearing, sexually suggestive themes. So if you didn't do your due diligence not to take your kids to that, that's like your own thing there. But I really like that he kind of operates on his own realm. He can do that they stick really good with the breaking the fourth wall, which is pretty much everybody's favorite thing about Deadpool, is just the insanity of him as a character, and that ability to break the fourth wall makes it a very unique movie-going experience. So I think a lot of people might be worried that the second one might not deliver, where we've seen so much of it in the first one. Is it going to drive home in the same way for the second one? Honestly, based on the trailer, looks really good. Looks like it's going to be a fun time. Honestly, seeing Ryan Reynolds' response to everything on social media, he basically has just become a lot of what the Deadpool personality is. So super, super excited for it. Again, it's not like my most looked forward to movie coming out this year. I am very excited to see it, but I think it's going to be good. It's not one of these things that I'm waiting on like bated breath, wondering if they're going to ruin it. I think it's going to be a good movie. So that's pretty much, those are my opinions on the matter. I know some people are just like so hyped for it. Obviously, I'm excited to see how they do the different, like the X-Force tie-ins and how they handle Cable. So far, Cable stuff seems like it's dealt with pretty well. Very excited. He looks great. He looks fantastic. So yeah, I think they did a good job there. Other than that, seems to have really great comedic delivery as what I expect at this point. Because honestly, Fox made so many mistakes with X-Men over the years. For the most part, they're solid movies. X2 is still one of my favorite movies of all time. Doesn't really hold up anymore. But they always, like, I feel like studios just get in the way of a lot of stuff that makes a comic book movie what it should be and what the characters should be. But for the most part, it's like with these R-rated ones, they're like, just let the writers do whatever they want. So far, it's been working. So hopefully they really learn to like stay out of it a bit, because, the first Deadpool worked amazingly. Logan was fantastic and Academy Award nominated. So hopefully they've learned that, like, in certain areas, maybe it's best if we just pull our hands out of the equation. So I think that's good. I think characters like Deadpool give writers and creators more freedom. You don't feel like there's as much at stake. I feel like you can be a little bit less serious about it, and because you can do that, it just turns out a better product. Because I feel like sometimes the X-Men movies take themselves a little bit too seriously, considering some of the best thing about the X-Men is just how they interact with each other in that human level. But either way, very excited for Deadpool 2. Let me know if you guys are excited for it, what other movies you're excited for this year. If there's any other trailers you guys want me to check out on YouTube and, for videos, please let me know in the comment section down below. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll catch you all later.